bus starts from rest moving with acceleration 2 meter per second square. A cyclist 96 meter behind the bus starts simultaneously towards the bus at 20 meter per second. Can you draw this and imagine? Okay, hero of a movie chasing the villain in a bus. એવું છે ને? Draw the diagram quickly, everyone. બહુ વાર લગાડો છો ડાયાગ્રામ ડ્રો કરવાનો. એવું સરસ સરસ ડ્રો કરો છો. Which is bus and which is cycle? That's bus. Okay, that's cycle. Why are you so worried about drawing the cycle? Just draw a box. Draw a monkey will. Man, monkey, the same thing. Done?
Yes.
So it says that suppose this is a long straight road and this is the cycle, right? And this is the bus. Don't try to guess which is bigger. Okay. So both start moving simultaneously. Let's say both move towards the right hand side, that is the positive side. Will you put plus and minus? હજી તમે સાયકલ ડ્રો કરો જાઓ પણ પ્લસ માઇનસ નથી કરતા. Show the detail, right? Okay, not the shapes. Yeah, fine. So what information is given to us? Velocity of bus is given. Acceleration of bus is given. How much is the acceleration? Okay. Acceleration of bus AB 2 meter per second square. Anything else about the bus is given? Velocity of 0. How do you know? Everything starts from rest. So V0B means initial velocity for bus is 0. Okay. Then anything else? Any other detail is given in the question? Yes or no?
No.
Not about bus, about cycle?
Yes.
What? Velocity of cycle 20 meter per second. Okay, fine. And what do we have to do? Distance between is given 96 meter. Okay, and this is given. What do we have to find? After what time? So after what time a cycle will take the bus? So do you realize that if this is the photograph of the whole thing, say you are watching a movie, right? This is what is going on. This is the scene at t equal to 0. Then after some time, what will happen is that both the bus and the cyclist would be at the same point, correct or not?
Yes.
That is where the cyclist is going to overtake the bus. Both the cycle and the bus are here. Right? Now, although I have called this C for cycle, B for bus, I am not going to use them as points. Okay, so let's use some other letters. X, Y and Z are points. Do you understand? X, Y and Z are points. So, the blue thing is what is the scene at t equal to t, which we want to find. That is at how much time both come here. Understood? You will find that time. At how much time both will come together at this place. Right. So first of all, let's talk about cycle. From which point to which point? X to Z. For cycle. Cycle moves from X to Z. Clear or not everyone?
Yes.
So X to Z. Okay. Does cycle have acceleration? No. The cycle is moving at a constant velocity 20 meter per second. So how much will be its displacement? How much will be its displacement? If velocity is constant, how to find displacement? second equation. And you can do that, right? Not wrong. Even if you use second equation, it's okay, right? Suppose, don't write anything here. Just listen to what I say. This is second equation, and we are going to use it for the cyclists. What is initial velocity of cycles? 0 or 20? 20. Is that okay?
Yes.
When we start observing, the cyclist is already moving, right? Okay, t we don't know, correct or not?
Yes.
Plus half acceleration of cyclist. 0. Sure?
Yes.
Or not sure?
Yes.
Okay, assuming this is constant. So acceleration is 0. Velocity constant, acceleration 0. So this is how much? How much? 20 t. Is that clear or not clear?
Yes.
Because half into 0 is 0. So 20 t. Now this is a fairly convoluted method, means a fairly long method. You can do it very straightforward. Do you realize that if velocity is constant, we can say average velocity will be same as velocity? Yes or no?
Yes.
And in that case, this would become equal to delta x by delta t. Why? Because average velocity is always delta x by delta t. Did you understand?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, too easy. How much velocity? 20.
20.
How much time interval means t? We don't know. So 20 t multiplied here is equal to delta x. Basically, when velocity is constant, your 9th standard formula works. How do the 9th standard? Displacement equal to velocity into time. Yes or no?
Yes.
It works. When does it work? When velocity is constant. Understood?
Yes.
So here it will work directly, right? So hopefully now next time we'll be able to write this immediately. If velocity is constant, 20, and time interval t, so 20 t. Got that?
Yes.
Fine. So which displacement is 20 t? Which one? From which to which? X, Z. Is that okay or not?
Yes.
Xz is 20 delta t. Okay. Similarly, can you find yz? Can you find yz? Yz is for which object? Cyclist or bus or
Bus.
bus? Okay. Do it. Come on. How much would be yz for the bus? Again, the bus was here at t equal to 0 and it reaches here at t equal to t. After some time t, that is. Done? Who have done it? Okay. Very simple. Calculation you can check this. Right. Bus moves from Y to Z. Alright? Values for the bus are given. Easy to do?
Yes.
Which equation to use?
Second.
Next one. Clear or not clear?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
T square. Okay?
Yes.
Or not okay?
Yes.
Is someone wondering that if it is about to overtake, we should find speed, not displacement? ये कौन है that? Anyone? नहीं? Okay, I'm surprised that your ideas have not even developed in the wrong manner. You quite not to. If someone wants to overtake, the speed should be equal. I remember that used to be a common confusion before a couple of years. Why not the confusion? Probably you all have learned better, or probably you haven't learned anything. Could be either way. Right? Overtaking is not about speed. It is about displacement or position. When two things are moving in the same direction and they come at the same point, then one of them will overtake the other. Make sense or not?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
When two things are at the same point, then one of them will overtake the other. So both are here, so one of them will overtake. So how much is yz for the cycle? Oh, no, sorry, for the bus, excuse me. Yeah. So y to z. So that is delta is equal to v0 t plus half a t square. What's v0? For the bus, 0 plus half. Acceleration is 2. And so 2 to to cancel, so this we get as
P
P
square.
square. Now look at this very important diagram. From all these, I hope this is clear that first of all this is yz. Do you see a simple relation between this and this from the diagram? Can you see a relation between xy and yz and xz and all that from the diagram? Simple geometry, एकदम easy. 7 standard में से आवड़તું જ હોય તમને, I'm absolutely sure. No?
Yes.
Probably it's not clicking. એવું ન ચાલે. It should click. Look at this diagram. Any relation between x, z, y, z and whatever is given up here?
Yes.
Yes, Mama.
So xz minus yz will be equal to xy, that is 96.
Very good. Yes or no?
Yes.
Look at the diagram. X, z. From that if you subtract y, z, what do we get? X, y, which is
96.
yes or no?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Sit down, better. अरे आउट तो आवड़ते ने तो क्या कहीं बोलता you should have said that or were you doubtful that आउ कहीं थोड़ो है solving a physics sum is nothing but taking tiny steps. For example, if someone will say here we have found that displacement is velocity into time interval, that is from 9th standard, a simple step. Here we did this by using equation of kinematics, that's the second simple step. And now we have the third simple step where we relate everything. It is that xz minus yz is equal to xy. Yes or no? Okay, can you put all the values that we have?
Yes.
Solve it out, find out t. Wrong answer. And what is the value of x? What is x? Yeah, now solve that equation. This is the whole dimensional form. Okay, do you remember that? Then why did you pick this? You're investing all your effort in making it look neat and clear and tidy. અહીંયા અંદર તો કાંઈ જતું જ નથી. જતું ને? સાચું કીધું ને? જતું તો આવું ન કરતો. The blunder of the century. The 97 question Okay, you all have got the answer?
Yes.
Very good. But I am hoping that you have got two answers.
Yes.
and then you have to decide which one is right. Silly mistake. 20 divide no થાય. Those who have completed and they are sure about their answer, you can go over to the next question. Okay, I'm going to hang around this question for a while. Option બે ઓપ્શન છે ને, તો એ તો ફિઝિક્સ છે. આન્સર આવ્યા પછી એ બે વાર કન્ફ્યુઝ થશો. Pick which is right. Think about it carefully. Try to imagine this movie scene, then you'll get the answer from there. Now, all the quadratic equation, how to do that? Delta T here, then into C. What's the value? You did it once, I see here. Right, Mr. Right, A, B, and C. So, any conclusion? Why not?
Because cycle takes less time.
So you mean to say bus takes 12 seconds to reach that point. Then that already means cycle has overtook the bus before that point, isn't it? We have to find when does it overtake. If you are saying that bus takes 12 seconds to go there, at some point before that already the cycle would be ahead of you. Then answer is not 8 and not 12 also. The hint is look at what we know about bus. What is happening to the bus as time passes? Square Okay, how many of you pause this? Pause. Welcome back after a short commercial break. Xz is equal to 20t minus yz is equal to t square, and that xy is equal to 96. Now we are going to solve this quadratic equation. So t square minus 20t plus 96 is equal to 0. Now this is 20 and this is 96. So you have to make two factors of 96 so that addition or subtraction can be 20. So this is 12 and 8. Okay, so there are two possible answers, t equal to 12 or t equal to 8. When you were in 10th and you would not write the steps in between, your teachers would comment upon that. They would say, વજન step લખો. હવે તમે લખશો તો હું કહીશ વજન step કેમ લખ્યા? આટલું તો ડાયરેક્ટલી આવડવું જ જોઈએ. This is the skill level I expect from you all. Is that okay? So t is 12 seconds or t is 8 seconds. Now which is right? Anyone found the answer to that? Both are in the options, yes or no?
Yes.
Are both right? Or is only one right? Only one right? Which one? Which one is right? Yes, Karan? With reason. Come on. Okay, I told you you should consider what happens to the bus. Bus has zero initial velocity, but its acceleration is 2 meters per second. So gradually, do you realize that the velocity of the bus will increase? Yes or no?
Yes.
What's meaning of acceleration? The rate of change of velocity. So what this means is every 1 second the velocity of the bus will increase by 2. So first it will be 0, then after 1 second it will become 2, 4, it will keep increasing like that. Correct or not? So bus is getting faster or slower?
Faster.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay? Fine? So what will happen is that the cyclist is already quite fast, isn't it? 20 meters per second. But the bus has initial velocity? 0. So who is faster at start? Cycle. Yes, so cycle starts moving quickly. By the time bus reaches here, the cyclist has already reached it. Understood? But here the bus will be still slower than the cyclist. Think about it. At 8 seconds, what will be speed of bus? Acceleration 2. Time interval 8 seconds. At 8 seconds, what will be the speed of bus? 16 meters per second. Yes or no? So who is faster than who? Cycle is faster than the bus. So who will overtake who? Cycle will overtake the bus. But what will happen after that? Let's say the cycle has now overtaken the bus, but the cycle speed is remaining constant. Okay. So cycle keeps moving at the same speed. But what about bus then? The speed of bus increasing from 16 to become 18, 20, 22, 24. So after some time, once again the bus will overtake the cycle. Did you understand?
Yes.
At what time? At 12 seconds. At 12 seconds, once again they will come together. At 8 seconds they are together, there the cycle goes ahead. But after some time the bus speed will increase, so it will catch up and once again both are together. At how much time? 12 seconds. Did you understand?
Yes.
So what we have really found is the two time after which they are together. At 8 seconds, cycle is faster, so cycle overtakes the bus. At 12 seconds, bus is faster, so bus overtakes the cycle. You understand? Have you ever seen such a thing in real life?
Yes.
But it's high, isn't it? Don't you know that? Correct or not?
Yes.
Suppose the bus would have just stopped and the cyclist goes by the bus. Then after some time the bus will start moving and the bus will move obviously with acceleration, so bus will have more speed after some time. So what will happen? The bus will overtake the cycle once again. Correct or not?
Yes.
Sure? Absolutely?
Yes.
Well, so that is what is going on here. So answer to this question is?
Yes.
If the question would have been find time at which bus overtakes the cycle. Well then, you know what? That would have been a very good question. કારણ કે આ description જોઈને ઘણા તો એમ જ કે sir, it's impossible that bus can overtake the cycle. Ignore this for a while. This was given in the question. Who is ahead? Bus. And still if the question says find time when bus overtakes the cycle. Suppose that was the question, then most people will say, sir, impossible. Bus cannot overtake the cycle. But that's wrong. I hope you realize what I am saying. Bus can still overtake the cycle because there will be a time when cycle will go ahead of bus and then bus will have to overtake it. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, let's go over to the next one. I paused at that question 17 just because I wanted you to judge or understand how much time you take to solve equations. And in my view, it is the major reason for your low scores in the exam that has just gone, the last one. Okay, physics करता है problem ત્યાં होगी. If you will be able to correct it, you will definitely score much better. Definitely. Okay. Question 18. Graph related questions. Okay. Now for graph related questions, if you remember, before a few days we were talking about some XT graphs and all that. Am I right? Do you have that list with you? How many did we cover? We got an interruption that day. We will cover that section up. We'll summarize it nicely for you all once again, and then we'll start with graph related questions. Alright? So that will be next. Turn it on.